What's going on, you all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up. I really appreciate it. I know it's late. This will not be a really long live stream, but thank you so much for pulling up. The only price for of admission for my live streams is simply to hit that like button. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you're feeling extra generous, hopefully you do this as well. Share the video. All right, share it with the button below. Says share. Copy the link and share it on Facebook, especially Reddit, LinkedIn, X, wherever you want to share it. All right, thank y'all for pulling up, man. I saw some stuff online. Just been thinking about this interview with Kamala Harris and Dana Bash, and my algorithm is just locked in right now, and I really want to show y'all some things. Don't forget to hit the like button, man. I want to start off with this. I thought this was hilarious. Hopefully you catch it.
But I wonder what you say to voters who do want to go back when it comes to the economy specifically, because their groceries were less expensive. Housing was more affordable when Donald Trump was president. Next question, please. That's it. That's it.
Now, if you didn't watch the interview, you know that was like a remix of what really happened. Because when she said next question, please, that actually came from something else. All right, so let's get to the meat of this right now. So I have a few videos to show you all. I don't know if y'all have seen already, but Byron Donalds was brought on to Fox News and CNN, where he addressed them about this whole Kamala Harris situation, conversation to be exact. And this dude lit them on fire. I'm gonna start you off with the one on CNN first, because Byron Donalds really held it down. But then I'm gonna take you to a small piece where he was asked about this on Fox, and this dude is relentless. Very smart young man. I'm getting used to JD Vance, but I still wish Trump would have picked Byron Donalds. That's just me. The young guy is sharp. He's sharp. All right, don't forget to like this video, man.
Well, Laura, we got to be honest and direct. Kamala Harris's economic plan has been panned mostly. There's been very little praise about this plan. $25,000 for first-time home buyers is only going to raise the price of homes on first-time home buyers by $25,000. Her price gouging or price control regime, however you want to phrase it, is only going to lead to scarcity amongst food products and potentially higher prices as well. So that's not going to help. And that's not just me saying it. You have economists on the right, in the center, and the left who are all saying that. But to a broader level, Donald Trump has been given interviews day in, day out. So has JD Vance. People know what Donald Trump is going to do because he was already president and he did it. His positions are on his website very, very clearly. Kamala Harris has not given any specificities, let alone any vision of what she really wants to do from a public policy position. And then you have the flip-flopping that has occurred. The pressure is on her in this debate to demonstrate. I would argue that her support right now is a mile wide, but an inch deep. The support for Donald Trump is rock solid. It is not moving. So the pressure is on Kamala Harris to communicate to the American people. Donald Trump has been communicating to the American people for really 9 years now. People know what Donald Trump is going to do as the next president.
Now, people knew what Donald Trump was going to do when he was way back in the day, as Anton Daniels says, back when Oprah was fat, when he was a young guy and he was on Oprah Winfrey's show and she interviewed him, and his brother was talking about how he would change the world, or how a president should approach properly managing the country, aka corporation, United States of America, properly, right? And he's been moving with the same exact messages ever since he was way back in his 30s. Ever since he was hanging out with rappers in the clubs. This dude had the same messaging, man. So you got to give him some credit for that. And the brother don't drink. The brother don't smoke. He actually stands by the things he's behind. Isn't that what you want? I see. Okay, maybe I'm fooled. Maybe I'm a little naive, wet behind the ears. I'm a little green, because the person that I would want in office would be that type of consistency, right? Now, obviously, we evolve over time, but we don't evolve to the point where I mean, as you did you see how many times Kamala evolved into her new positions? Well, she's doing that to try to get into the center. She's trying to separate herself from Biden while at the same time praising Biden as a president and claiming that they did an immaculate job and he will go down in history as one of the best presidents ever. That came from her lips in that same exact conversation between her and Dana Bash. But all right, so check this out, man. Byron Donalds is always on point, but I'm trying not to do too much talking because I talk a little too much. Last video, I went and looked at it and I was like, Van, you was running your mouth a little much, brother. This time you're not going to do that. So I want y'all to check this joint out, man. This is absolutely dope. Listen to how Byron Donalds get in her business, man. Holds her accountable. This is why I need for y'all to share this bad boy for real.
Thanks for being here. You know, the Wall Street Journal editorial board, continuing from those quotes we read before, the vice president got away for the most part with repeating her campaign's platitudes. That's a shame because the voters still haven't received a straight answer about whether and how she has changed her views from the far left positions she espoused in 2019. You know, for some voter out there who may want to give Vice President Harris the benefit of the doubt, what do you say to them?
I would say don't give her the benefit of the doubt. I watched the interview twice yesterday. Let's be very clear. She hasn't changed her positions, and she said she hasn't changed her values. When it came to the border, she said, well, we should follow the law. I will make sure we do that. But you've been vice president for 3.5 years. You're not following border security law. You were in charge, according to Joe Biden and half the media. Why didn't you do that? She had no answer. When it came to fracking, she's saying, no, I don't want to do it anymore. But the Green New Deal, which was embedded in the Inflation Reduction Act, where she was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate, that actually winds down fossil fuel production in our country in about 10 years and starts in 10 years and moves forward after that. She didn't have any specifics, and Dana Bash gave her an opportunity to provide specifics, but she sidestepped them all. And the reason why is because she has the same policy visions and values she had in 2019, but now she has to hide them from the American people. That's why she didn't look confident in her answers.
Check this out.
This is why she was looking at the table more than she was looking at the camera or Dana Bash, because I do not believe, and I think if people watch it, they will pretty much see she doesn't believe what she's saying. She's just trying to get elected.
He's not lying. She looked uncomfortable AF. She looked extremely uncomfortable. She looked like she was studied. She's trying to figure out, okay, I knew there would be a pop quiz today, but word salad, word salad, word salad. Throw them a couple of nuggets so they can think maybe I answered the question. More word salad, more word salad. And hopefully the 20 minutes will be over with of this conversation. And they gain absolutely nothing from it.
But the country needs leadership. It does not need fake pandering from the political class.
Well, I'm checking her website this morning. Still no policies listed out there. And the slogan.
I want to stop that. He said we need policies and not fake pandering. We need policies and not fake pandering. That's what she does extremely well. The pander. Oh, my gracious. What's going on, my girl, Heather? Thank you so much for the love. Per usual, I really appreciate it. She said, love you always, Van. Love you too, Heather. Thank you so much for the super chat. But y'all understand what I'm saying? The pandering is what she does. She can care less about being prepared to be the president. She's taking this for a joke. The Democrats are taking this for a joke. They're looking at all of the laws and the bills that they have in place that could get passed if there was a Democratic president. Right now, where they're being irresponsible is that the person they're putting ahead of everyone, over everyone, in charge of everyone, clearly is not prepared. She clearly is not prepared. How could she possibly talk to another world leader if this is her posturing? She's not confident in things that she's been studying for how long? She's been doing the job for 3.5 years. What the hell has she been doing? If she can't even communicate her points clearly and precisely, And Dana Bash just constantly lets her off hook. Okay, I'm gonna talk later, but I told you I was gonna let this rock for a bit.
In front pages, let's win this. She also was asked a question as a Republican. I'll get your response to this. She was asked about whether or not she would be willing and open to appointing a Republican to her cabinet if she does win the White House. Let's listen.
Will you appoint a Republican to your cabinet?
Yes, I would.
Anyone
Yes,
in
I
mind?
would. No one in particular in mind. We got 68 days to go with this election, so I'm not putting the cart before the horse, but I would. I think it's really important. I have spent my career inviting diversity of opinion. I think.
Now, listen to how this is what I really want you to understand. And this whole diversity of opinion thing, I think that's absolutely phenomenal whenever you want to make a big decision. You want to include everybody, right? But she's not saying it because of that. She's saying that because diversity is one of those trigger words that really help her out. It works for her and her base. You know, the whole diversity, equity, and inclusion type of thing. We need for there to be equal representation in every room. That's where she's always leading. She liked to pivot and then take you in that direction. Byron Donalds is going to understand the totality of where she was saying, but he's okay. Just listen. Let me stop cutting this off.
I think it's important to have people at the table.
What was your reaction to that, Congressman?
I don't have a reaction. It's fine, I guess. It doesn't really matter when you're talking about inflation, which is crippling families, what's happening at our southern border, foreign policy, and the massive issues our nation is facing. Yeah, you can have a Republican, a pseudo-Republican, a rhino Republican. It doesn't matter. But that's not going to change the policies that she would implement. Because if you look at her track record, if you look at what she has supported, it has always been these dangerously liberal, progressive policies. Adam Kinzinger being in the cabinet isn't going to change that.
Congressman.
Respectfully, I think she's a policy whore. I don't mean that disrespectfully. Ain't got to do nothing with her being the way y'all say that she earned her representation and she earned her jobs and all that. I'm just saying this. She really want to be president. She really want to be somebody. So what she's willing to do is trade away her character and trade away her values and trade away her integrity for whatever will get her in that seat. That's it. So you're going to see her flip-flop over and over and over again. You're going to see her change positions, but her positions are not her positions. Her positions are her donors' positions or the people who are really backing her and pushing her. They're not her positions. I don't even think she has one for real. I don't think she has her own. And the only reason why I don't think she has her own positions is because she can't communicate them properly. Anyone with their own positions will be able to communicate them boldly. You know how when Trump is in that's why Trump liked to talk so damn much. Like they wonder, why do Trump like to talk so much? He loves himself so much. No, he's just confident. When somebody's confident in something, they can speak on it at length. They can speak on a thing ad nauseum when they know what the hell they're talking about. And clearly we see that that's not the case when it comes to Kamala. Okay, let me just, I'm gonna stop stopping it. I just wanted to break that part down to you all. Hit that like button if you haven't already, please.
How does the Trump campaign most effectively run against this? You see how she's answering these questions. One of the things that is a challenge is that she has been vice president for the last 3.5 years. So she is embracing what she says are the good things of the Biden administration. 3 times she said bringing inflation down to under 3%. But when they took over, it was at 1.4%. How does the Trump campaign?
What's going on, Lou? I see Big Lou up in the building, man. Shout out to the LV Nation, man. Lou, you are killing the big dog, and you already hit 100K on your new channel, bro. You are a YouTube genius, man. I'm surprised YouTube has not brought you out to Silicon Valley to come party with Lou, bro. You doing your damn thing, brother. Thank you for pulling up. Also, we got a super chat. Thank you so much from T-Paul. It says, you're on fire. Preach it. Love my LFR family, man. Love you too, big dog. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you for the message.
Saying run against this.
I think what Donald Trump and J.D. Vance are doing is the absolute right approach. Because she hides from the media and because, frankly, her campaign hides her from the media because we saw last night she's not very good at this, they are flooding the zone. pushing their message relentlessly, demonstrating the fact that Kamala Harris is the current vice president. In that interview last night, she tried to deflect back to when she was a prosecutor. That was almost a decade ago, more than that.
Exactly.
She's in the vice presidency's seat right now. She lives at the Naval Observatory today. What has she done? So pressing the contrast between the Trump administration and the Kamala Harris-Joe Biden administration is how you win this election.
This is what I'm saying. This right here is somebody holding her feet to the fire. That's it. That's it. What have you done? I don't want to talk about when you was a lawyer locking up immigrants. What the hell have you done since you've been VP? And don't blame it on Trump, because by the time, listen, we do all know that Trump got some pull. If Trump knows that there's a bill on the table and the Republicans can do something about it, he's going to get all the information possible about that bill, and what he says will hold some weight. But here's the thing. You all kept on throwing in pork that was not related to the border at all. So he was not going to let that ride. But y'all think, nah, he don't want us to look bad. He don't want us to be the ones to save the day while he's not the president. Well, riddle me this, Batman, right? Before that bill was even placed on the table, before the Republicans and Democrats came together and created that bill, right? Before they was about to vote on it, before that happened, the border crisis was already at a crazy rate. Many illegal immigrants already started crossing over in the border. Many, like way more, because y'all already lifted all of the policies that Trump had when he was in office, trying to be petty. And then it come back and bite you in your ass. Now you want to blame Trump. No, it was you all. That's how Biden got his job, by promising that on day one, I'm going to take away that racist wall. Now look at y'all about to put up a racist wall. Okay, let's talk about it then. All right.
Look, I'm on the record. Her support might be wide today, but it is an inch deep. You can break through that shallow support by holding her accountable for her record and drawing that contrast between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris and Joe Biden.
Well, brand new reaction from the Trump advance ticket this morning when J.D. Vance joined Fox and Friends here on Fox earlier this morning. And he responded to her explanation or her reasoning of her flip-flops. Listen.
If you have the same values, why have you changed your mind on literally every topic that you previously held an opinion on? But I think it's important for us not to buy this. If you look,
and I was thinking about that too. She has changed on every single topic. She flip-flops a lot. That means she don't stand on anything. You don't stand on anything. None of these things mean anything to you. There's just, okay, there are other checkoffs. How can I win? All I want to know is, how can I win? Okay, then we'll do that. All right, fine. You want fracking? Hey, you got fracking. What else you want? Huh? You want IVFs? You got it. You want no taxes on your tips? You got it. You want a border wall? You want a racist border wall? You got it. What else you want? Huh? You want me to dance for you? You know I like to dance, huh? You know I like to dance. Every single video we see, she dancing, cracking jokes, and I'm never gonna knock anybody for having a good time. I let y'all go ahead and do that. Y'all can go ahead and make fun of her dance and all that other stuff. But I will say, they say when you work hard, you play hard. Well, we see you playing hard. But based off of your record for the last 3.5 years, you did not deserve to do any of that dancing that we've seen you do on video. All this partying you've been doing, we haven't seen anything that's deserving of all that damn joy that you claim you want your party to be a part of. We're a party of joy and partying and joy and getting people to get up on stage and twerking. Nah, damn that. You got to work hard if you want to play hard, and you haven't been working hard. And don't you dare go back into the times where you was a damn lawyer or when you was fighting bullies for your sister in school. We don't give a damn about that. I mean, that's cute. That helped make you who you are. I mean, you worked at McDonald's when you was at Howard University, one of the most expensive HBCUs there is across the daggone country. You went from the West Coast to the East Coast. Shout out to you for doing that and pledging, AKA. Do people know how expensive it is to pledge, AKA? That's not free. They think, oh, she's listen, and I'm not knocking D9. It's a lot of good that come from D9. Okay, it really is. I'm not knocking D9 at all. All right, much respect to how y'all do y'all thing. I won't speak on it because I don't know much about it. But I would just say this: all these things that the black people are giving her all this credit for, that's not anything that a lot of black girls have not done. And she's not even black. But I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't even gonna go there. I'm sorry. Let's continue and let him have his thought.
Look at the way that Kamala Harris is governed. She's actually governed as a far left person. She's just trying to pretend that she's not far left now because, of course, she wants to win the American people's votes over the next couple of months. But if she does, she's going to do the same thing that she's been doing for the last few years.
Give you a final thought on that, Congressman.
I think JD is absolutely correct in that. Forget all of things that she said. People, go back and watch her body language. When she talked about her niece, she's looking at Dana Bash. She's smiling. She looks relaxed. But when you ask her about her policies and the flip-flopping, she's looking down. She's looking small. She doesn't look like she has confidence in what she's saying because she doesn't believe it. She's trying to remember what they coached her to say.
Oh, did y'all hear that? She's looking down because she's trying to remember what they coached her to say. She's also trying to spend as much time as possible. So she's probably looking down at her watch and say, did I spend 2 minutes rambling yet? Was that 2 minutes of ramble per question? Did I ramble yet? And Dana Bash tried to act like she was going to hold her to account. Dana Bash, man, I get it. You playing the game, but come on, bro. You full of sugar, honey, iced tea. CNN is supposed to be in the middle. No, y'all not. Y'all never been in the middle. Y'all might have been in the middle, but y'all not in the middle now. Y'all are clearly biased as hell. Biased as hell. Move the hell out the way and let the people make their minds up. Y'all feel so good about what y'all got out there, y'all plans for America. Won't y'all stop trying to indict Trump and get him arrested so that he won't be able to? And so you're trying to disqualify him. You're playing the same dirty, stupid games that you've been playing. But just let the people vote. How about that? How about that? A lot of things that conservatives have been saying for years have been placed on these social media platforms as misinformation, conspiracy theories. And a lot of these theories and misinformations are coming up to be true. Why is that the case? Huh? It was true about the Hunter Biden laptop. It was true about Joe Biden's mental situation when you guys kept on lying about it just so you can stay in power. Y'all didn't want to know. Y'all didn't want the American people to know what was going on in the White House. So y'all kept lying and lying and lying and lying over and over and over again. And then when you finally knew that you couldn't hide it anymore with that debate against Trump, then y'all finally want to come to God with, oh, we didn't know it was that bad. Come here, poor Joe. Maybe you should move to the side, baby. Why the black lady take over? Because the polls are showing that the black lady will win and your old ass will not. But they want to act like they respect him. They completely disrespected this dude, disregarded him, swept him out the way. They just swept him off the stage like he was a bad performance at the Apollo back in the day. Y'all remember the Apollo in New York? Yeah, back in the day when the bad performance come up in there, they always wanted to come out there and sing Whitney Houston. I believe that children are future. Teach them well and they come out there. If they do a bad performance, Sandman go out there and sweep them off the stage. And that's what's happening right now. Speaking of Sandman sweeping off the stage, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but Tim Walz's brother, what's his name? Jeff Walz, is currently considering backing Trump. Don't know if you've heard about that. I have this one story right here that I got from Colin Rugg, who actually got it from Laura Loomer. And check this out right here. Tim Walz's brother, Jeff Walz, has been saying that he is considering backing Trump. Let me show y'all this right here so you can see for yourself. He was talking to somebody by the name of Michael Paul Spinelli, who said, have a talk with your brother. And Jeff Walz Tim Walz's brother says, haven't spoke to that brother in 8 years, and I'm 100% opposed to all his ideologies. My family wasn't given any notice that he was selected and denied security the days after. This is coming directly from Tim Walz's brother, Jeff Walz, who is saying that he's considering backing Trump. Check this out. Then Liz O'Neill reaches out to Jeff Walz, Tim Walz's brother, and she says, why don't you help MAGA? Get on the stage with President Trump and endorse him. Help save this country. And this is what he says. This is what he says. He says, I've thought hard about doing something like that. He thought hard already about reaching out to the Trump people and getting up with that. Would be crazy. That would be nuts. Yo, that would be nuts. Okay. All right. That would be nuts. And he said he thought about reaching he thought about doing something like that. He said, I'm torn between that and just keeping my family out of it. The stories I could tell, listen to this, the stories I could tell, not the type of character you want making decisions about your future. Now, this brother is saying that about his brother. He's saying that about his own brother, man. This is getting spicy. This is getting spicy. Like, you got to consider, you got one of the biggest Latino artists, Latin artists coming out and endorsing Trump today, getting on stage with him in Pennsylvania. You got freaking Taylor Swift, the biggest pop star out there in the world, backing Trump. She's at red carpets holding up signs saying the Democrats cheated. You got daggone RFK backing Trump. You got Tulsi Gabbard backing. This dude is building a dream team. And don't forget about Elon Musk with the biggest platform on social media. Man, come on, bro. Come on. This right here is what God does when y'all try to do it yourselves. Listen to me. You cannot move God out the way. I'm trying to tell y'all. And no, I'm not about to start talking about God, but oh my gracious, you cannot just poo God out the way. You can't. They keep on trying to paint Trump out to be this dangerous, demonic dictator, right? Well, he was just now talking about his new IVF policy. You know what he said? He said, I think people should start making babies again. There need to be more beautiful babies. You know what that sounds so dangerous and crazy. It sounds radical. Please don't talk like that. He want more babies. Do y'all understand? They're trying to paint that to be against the growth of the country, against the embetterment of the country. Get the hell out of here, man. That's demonic what they are doing. We need to get in front of it. We need to continue to do what we're doing, having these conversations. You understand me? Got another video I want to show y'all because the Venezuelan illegal immigrants have been taking over apartment buildings, Target parking lots, trying to pull over school buses. They tried to take 2 school buses. They're shooting up people's cars outside of their apartment buildings. Black people, let me ask you this. Let's say you and your friends, it's a radical idea. Y'all got some guns and y'all went and tried to take over an apartment complex. What do you think will happen? How fast do you think the cops will be on your ass? Because in places like Aurora, Colorado, they're not doing anything about it. That's considered a sanctuary city. Thank you to the voters in Colorado who voted for that. And guess what? And they will continue to vote for it because that's the type of mindset that they're in. They believe that they're voting for their own interests, not realizing that they're voting completely against their interests. Completely against their interests. Check this out right here, man. These are residents. First, this first video is from a young guy. Well, it's from the parking lot. And Please excuse the language, guys, but this is happening in the parking lot of one of the Venezuelan, one of the what you call it, Target parking lots. Check this out.
I'm trying to record, but I gotta watch the. Nigga, the Venezuelans is taking over. They just jacked them? Oh, me. These niggas is out here tripping. Bro, damn, they done made a mess of shit.
They got trash all throughout the daggone parking lot, bro. All throughout the parking lot. And listen up, they about to start shooting. And they about to start trying to run people over in the parking lot. These, bro, they came over to the United States and said, man, we about to turn this place into GTA. If you don't know what GTA is, go ask your nephews and your nieces or your children if they still play video games, or anybody who play video games. But that's what they turned the US into. Like they doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Nigga, y'all are on bullshit out here. That is on bullshit.
Look, one of them trying to run them over.
What the? Yeah, they're tripping. Nigga, they cracking off in the air and everything. They driving over the. Nigga, we almost just got hit.
Not realizing that this is what creates food deserts in certain communities. You keep on trying to talk about all these underserved communities. They don't have grocery stores. The Walmarts are leaving. The Targets are leaving. This is why. This is why it's leaving. This is why. They didn't sign up for this. These businesses, these companies did not sign up for this. They got into that area so they can make some money. They want to make some money. That's it. They ain't signed up for this BS. So if I was them, I would pack up and move too. And then they running up in stores and taking whatever the hell they want. These companies did not sign up for this. Don't nobody go into business to lose money. And then they got the Democrats saying, wait, don't arrest them unless they steal more than $900 worth of items. What? Wait a minute. Are you telling me as a business owner that if they walked in their ass up in here trying to take stuff, I can't do nothing? I can't do nothing? Nope, you can't do nothing. That's why they're taking over apartments right now, apartment complexes inside of Aurora, Colorado. And the mayor was just now on Fox News talking to them about it, and he can't do nothing about it. Hold on, we got a call that just now. We ain't got a call. We do have a super chat. It reads, Gail Marie McQueen, thank you so much for the super chat. And it reads, young man, you were born for such a time as this. Please keep speaking the truth. You are a voice peace. You are a voice peace for the Lord. Never back down. Be blessed coming in and blessed going out. Ooh, and everything you put your hands to. Goodness gracious, young lady, you better stop talking to me like that. You disrespecting my marriage. No, you're not. You've been a blessing, and thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. It means the world to me, for real. It really does. I don't know what I'm doing on this side of the camera, to be honest with you. All I'm doing is trying to learn and grow at real time, and you guys are hanging out with me while I do so. That make you guys the real MVPs. So thank you so much for the super chat and for that beautiful word. But check this out, guys. So this comes from another gentleman who's inside of Aurora, Colorado, and listen to what he has to say. That was really nice, Gail Marie. I really appreciate that. I'm not deserving of that, but thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, forgive me. I'm pulling in right now. I'm just so upset about this whole thing right now. So, yes, it's true. If you've been seeing about the stuff in Aurora, Colorado, about the Venezuelan gangs taking over two apartment complexes, yes, it's very true. I happened to drive to Aurora today for business. Not even fucking, what time is it? Yeah, not even 3 hours ago, I was in Aurora. All right, and I was right near where that shit happening. Let me tell you, man, holy shit. Let me tell you right now that this shit's no fucking joke.
Okay, 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 okay. Listen, this brother is about to give a whole speech, and I just realized that FUCKED will be on my screen for the entirety of him talking, and that's not about to happen. That's not about to happen. So I'm gonna find another way to share this video with y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna share it on my Instagram. Go follow me on the real LFR family at gmail.com. I'm gonna share this video on my Instagram because this brother right here, he's just off the hook. And I did not realize that he just had that. He got sugar honey iced tea in bold letters, and then he has FUC. Come on, brother. No. Boo-bye. Thank you so much for the super chat, Shannon. It reads, local police department stops attacker in Pennsylvania tonight. Oh, wow. Really? There was an attacker? You talking about at Trump's rally? Did they try to rush him with the hands this time? Sheesh. Oh my gracious, man. Listen, the demons are going to come for you if you're trying to do God's work. That's how I look at it. Demons are sent to us when we're trying to do God's work. That's why we are meant to be the light in the darkness. We are meant to show love when they show hate. That's our job. But we are also meant to do things decent and in order. And right now, anything that's not decent and in order is not of God. And from what we're seeing, look at all of the policies that are coming from Kamala Harris. Policies. I can't even call them policies because she hasn't explained one. Let's call them potential strategies to win the seat of the presidency. That's what they are, really. Things to hold her over and make her look strong. Y'all are full of sugar honey iced tea, man. I don't like that. Y'all are being very, very extremely immature. The way y'all are looking at how this country should be run. Y'all have been extremely immature, man. It's just idiotic. I don't get it. Maybe I'll understand it one day. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all are amazing. Shout out to you all. Thank you so much for my blues, all of my moderators. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all are so dope. Thank you for helping me out. D, you pulled up early and first. I appreciate that. And shout out to everyone else who participated inside of the chat respectfully, regardless if you agree with me or not. I can care less if you agree with me or not. I'm not trying to talk you into anything, okay? I'm just sharing my perspective, okay? And if you disagree with me, feel free to put it out there. Just do it respectfully. Because if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you back. I'm gonna disrespect you back. I'm just letting you know I'm still rough around the edges. Okay, love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out and share this video. Hit the share button, copy the link, share it on X, Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook groups. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Again, likes are only. Liking the video is the only way of payment for my live streams. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Love on yourselves and love on others. Peace.